Hello Aries, this is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story, here to do your New Year's reading. I'm working with a new deck, so I'm putting the cards down while I figure out the meaning before I turn on the camera. It's the Faerie'S Oracle by Brian FROUD, F-R-O-U-D, FROUD. And FROUD. He's an amazing artist, blows my mind. Just how deep these cards go. So what we want to do is we're going to ground ourselves and connect you with spirit. So if there's a message here, you'll hear it. Okay? And so what we do is imagine our guides and angels coming in through the top of our head with our messages. And so we're open ourselves up to the messages. Then we put our feet flat on the floor or the ground, and visualize a cable, a light, a cord going down from the base of your spine down to the center of the earth and connecting with the white light of the earth. We're connecting our light with the light of the earth. This is how we ground ourselves. And then remain feeling open in the top of your head so your guides can come through with messages. And then I'm going to ring the gong and just follow the sound. This will relax you and open you up so you'll hear the messages. Okay, listen to the sound. Be sure to breathe. Okay, wasn't that beautiful? So this is an amazing reading. Kind of mind blower. The first card is Extasius. It's ecstasy in Gaelic. This is the sound of the universe, the music of the universe. The music where there's no voice, just the humming. They say Om is the music of the universe. This is like heaven. It's the sound of the universe. You know, it's like, how do you explain the sound of the universe? It's it's mind-blowing. Ecstasy, joy, rapture, the eternal song. The energy of which completely feels eternity and infinity. The rapture song of how they get the rapture song of the stars, the music of the planets. This is just like ecstasy. Ecstasy doesn't really have words. It's the sound that holds the atoms together and the stars and the planets in place. It's okay, so you know, it's like, so this is in your reading, you know, that's like amazing. So the basic idea, should I tell you the basic idea of what's going on, or just give you each card and then do it? Lasty, the moon's daughter. She shines the light on hidden things, on the shadow of things. She's spiritual guidance and illumination. And then Iris of the Rainbow. Look how pretty this is. I think it looks like Greer Garson for any of you who are old movie fans. This beautiful Iris of the Rainbow. She's the fairy of the rainbow, and she's about her message is that there's beauty in the storm. So it's like you're going through something difficult, and there's the brightness and beauty. She also tells there's something to be gained by this passage through the storm. So it's not like a promise of the storm's almost over. It's more like a promise of be aware and present while you're going through whatever you're going through, because there's actually beauty in that process. And here we have the Alchemist. The Alchemist is, she's different than like the Magician in tarot. She's like better. She's like inner transformation and changes, like the moving of blocks in your life, or if any place in your life is stagnant, she unsticks it so you can move forward. And she shines, no, this one shines a light. She transforms it. And in this transformation, you may look back and go, wow, this turned out better than I thought. Because she's like transforms things into something beautiful. And then this is the Master Maker, this card here. The next one is the Master Maker. See how this little guy is standing on her third eye? It's like, she's in touch with visions. The Master Maker is about skill and craftsmanship and moral courage. And when she's reversed, she or he, I can't tell, it's more about, like, she's about doing your best work, and it's very important that you do your best work right now. The Master Maker reminds us that our best work is always desirable, and in this present situation, it's necessary for it to be better, and that like to go the extra mile to do a better job, to put out the extra effort. And it's important while going through this transformation. And the next one is the Pixies. And the Pixies, it's like the collective of pixies. And this is like the Pixies. Let's see, what's it called? A collective of pixies. They're dancing, and they're it's like joyful participation. So when you're going through something difficult or working hard, to come from the place of joyful participation, joyful, going through this process joyfully, not dragging yourself through it, and seeing that in this place there is beauty. There is something beautiful to be seen. The actual process of going through a difficulty, to see the beauty in the process and not just waiting for it to be over, and to joyfully participate. This is what they're asking of you. And then the card, like the advice card, or the last card, was the poke. Let me show you again. This card was reversed. Actually, I think it's better reversed. That card is about, it's about paradoxes. And when it's reversed, there's a paradox in your life that you're unable to resolve. So recognizing that there's a paradox helps. But the information or experience you need to resolve it isn't available yet. So that all makes perfect sense with, Iris of the Rainbow. To see the beauty in where you are right now, in the challenge, and to joyfully participate, and to know that there's an alchemist here transforming you. And the ecstasy card is just like, there is ecstasy in whatever you're going through. You just take the moment to see it. Ecstasy is one of those things that can come through pain, where just like you're experiencing pain, and when you go into the pain, the release of it is ecstasy. When you become one with the pain, you probably go nuts. There can be ecstatic moments in the whatever difficulty you're going through, by stopping and looking at that there's beauty in the moment. And the alchemist takes that beauty and that difficulty and transforms it into something beautiful. This is a great reading. She moves the blocks forward during this process and clears things for you. So do your best work. Do your very best. Try to make your best a new level of best, and joyfully participate. And you will experience the amazing ecstasy. There is ecstasy in the process. That is the message. That is the message. There's ecstasy in this process. Just joyfully participate and do your best work. Fabulous card, fabulous reading. So whatever you're going through, you will, the answer of this paradox is unavailable to you at this time, but it's not like it's going to be that way forever. Just being aware of it is enough. Aware that you can't push it. Aware that there's a paradox and you can't see the answer right now. And when you know that, that opens you up to see the answer. It stops you from, seeking it. And when you stop seeking, that's when you'll get it. That's when you'll hear it. That's when you'll get the message. This is Kathy from Tarot Muse Story. Aries, have a happy, happy New Year. And I hope this was helpful. God bless you. See you next time.